Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. In between the last episode, I did send Dutch Derpy Guy for a treatment for his lazy eye to improve his ranged accuracy, which does come up surprisingly often because Zealous Accusation is ranged, and it is one of our core abilities. I also sent Zerelius for some praying, since he is God-fearing, and he's a half-decent character, so we'll get him to do that. Alright, we are going to embark. We're doing a level 3 adventure. Now, we've got 2 to choose from. Yes, we can do the short battle map or medium battle map. We might do the medium one. It's a little bit risky. The question is, do we have anyone? You have the Warren's Scrounger. No, we're not doing Warren's, so that literally doesn't matter. Hatred of Beasts, which increases wield, I think, because I think there's more. Oh no, that's Warren's again. The Not Red is like the Warren's Pro, so that's not going to come in. Wield and Ruins, so that makes no difference here. Hatred of Unholy. I think there's more Unholy in the Ruins, so that's a point towards the Ruins. Essie. Wield Explorer. Scouting chance is really good. Hatred of Beasts I don't think matters as much. I do like the scouting chance, so now we're sort of 50-50, maybe slightly ahead on the Wield. And Harriet. Slayer of Unholy. Again, I think there's more Unholy in the Ruins. I don't like having reduced scouting chance. Or rather, I'd like to get more scouting chance. You know what? This is my first level 3. Let's go to Wield. It's short. We'll get more scouting chance for traps. And mostly it's like, I don't like the long dungeon without any scouting chance. We'll give it a try. Hope it works out. So we're going to go. Not Red. Krakenbrow, Essie, although Essie's going to be in the back, and Harriet is going to be in the 3rd position. Okay. We'll need a little bit less money for provisions. I will bring 8 food. Security precaution. I will bring at least 1 shovel. Probably just the 1. We're going to bring 3 bandages, just because we might have to use our weird reconstruction. I didn't level it up, though, so it might not be quite necessary. Also, I know that in the wheel there's a few lootables that you can use bandages with, but we'll probably mostly save it. I'm going to go with 6 torches, which is probably going to be enough for a short run. And anti-venom, medicinal herbs. Holy water, I think, is only used for popping objects. So we could get blighted, we might get diseased. I don't know. We'll go with something like this. Hopefully that's a good configuration here. Where are we going? We're going to the Wield, right? And if I take a look, medicinal herbs, anti-venom, holy water from the troubling. Oh, if we get a troubling effigy with holy water, we're guaranteed a positive quirk. Make sure to bring 1 holy water just in case we get that. All right, let's do it. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a troubling effigy. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But if we do, I'm gonna get a positive quirk out of it. And most of the things that used items for in the Wield, as far as I can tell, just basically give you loot. I mean, loot is fine.
The soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
But it's not critical.
Burn out this evil.
Alright, I guess we have no choice about where we go. Hopefully we don't run into the trap in this first bit before we get any scoutings. We do have the 20% scouting chance. That's a lot of crests. Holy crap. That is really good. What was I saying about troubling effigy? Who do we want to give a positive buff to? It's tough to decide. You know what? I don't know if you can get any more quirks than this. I have no idea. You know what? Let's put it on Not Red. So, holy water. Powerful effect. Slayer of Mankind. Ooh, I like it. Very good. Very, very nice. Because there's always humans. Okay, our light is still good. What the fuck are... 55 hit points! Okay, I've never seen this boss. So this is my first level 3 run. So there's going to be new monsters. That is a lot of stress. So you are Unholy, Speed 6, Dodge 13, 70% stun resist. Our light just dropped dramatically too. I mean, that was after we entered the fight. And Occultist Enchantress. Oh, so you are different. 23 dodge! Okay, yeah, this dungeon is going to be a whole other thing. So you're a large creature. So, I mean, I could Grape Shot Blast here. But, I think it might make more sense. Oh, we can't bleed you because you're undead. Actually, no, you're... You're unholy, but you're not like a skeleton. You only have 45% bleed resist. So we might be able to open veins, which is 3 extra damage, or 9 extra damage, and only minus 15 damage mod. Let's do it. Bleed. Alright, very good. No need for weird reconstruction. Abyssal Artillery doesn't make any sense, I think. I wonder if it's worth, because we're going to get a range attack back here. It probably makes sense to try to power her down. That's a lot of dodge. 67% hit chance is not good. 88%. No. Alright, you know what? Wow. Nice crit. We're just going to try to beat this thing up. We might not get all the bleed ticks, but... And the nice thing here is we can build up our accuracy buff to help us take down this person later on. They're low enough. I don't think it makes as much sense to use the blight thing. Got shitty base damage.
A singular
A nice crit though. Pardon my reach. And well, we're obviously gonna have to take a whack at this guy. Okay, so the bleed literally didn't make a difference, but we did power through that guy in one round. Stressful incantation. Only 9 stress. I can live with that. And now it's our turn. Bitch. No need to heal anyone. Let's go. And again, I do actually try to use that word in a gender-neutral way, but some people, I realize. Let me apologize for that one again. Finish that one off. Latrine. I like that yellow, like Fading Hope. And a little bit of gold. Not a particularly great reward, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, so we did very well there, although that was really scary, and that wasn't even a proper room battle. So I'm a little concerned about what we're going to face. Mostly from the lack of information. Like, a big part of the game is starting to know what the various enemies are. Damn it. And then, you know, being able to execute appropriately as a result. So there's a chance we could crit and finish them off, but it seems a little unlikely. I think what we're going to want to do is start off with some splash damage here. That was particularly poor. I don't like being in the front. We could drop a stun on one of these guys. 45% stun resist. Really? So I should just be trying to hack away at you? Part of me really wants to finish off this guy, which we might be able to do with Essie over here. There's not that much damage on the front. I don't think it makes sense to start focus firing them yet, so yeah, we're going to go for this one. And finish him in one shot. How do you like them apples? Oh, I should probably torch, actually, because if we get any sort of stress here, it's going to be slightly amplified. Okay, that's 6 points of bleed damage, which is less than ideal.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted. And
go ahead and apply a little blight to this guy. Blanket fire. Ow, that is a lot of damage. That's what, 11 points of damage in total? Thank you for the dodge, because Slice and Dice is a fair amount of damage, and I think bleeds as well. We could Holy Lance at this point. Bonus damage against Unholy, which isn't necessarily the ideal. We can't really kill anyone's Zealous Accusation. You know what? I will Holy Lance the guy in the back. Miss him, but I still get to move in front of my Occultist, which counts as something. Alright, those bleeds are starting to be a little painful. I'm going to go ahead and Bandage to prevent 2 extra points of damage. And we'll Grape Shot Blast these guys. Does that put him in death range? Come on, show me his hit points. 4 hit points. No. That's really annoying. So I'll probably have to waste another attack on him. Alright, well. There's a chance we could kill one of these others. But no, we'll go ahead and do that. Of course we'll crit.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Not convinced about damage over time as a good source of damage to anything other than maybe bosses. I should have just daggered him from the start. Bosses, it kind of makes sense. Ah. Death Accusation? Yes.
Press disadvantage.
Aw, we didn't kill the guy in the
Give
front.
them no quarter.
And he's gonna go, he's gonna shank. I was gonna say, of course he's gonna crit. And he did. We resisted the bleed, but we got some stress. Plus the damage is getting high. Let's finish him. It would have been nice to maybe get a Zealous, or a weird reconstruction.
Victory, but a victory
We'll have to wait.
nonetheless.
I should have probably, I think I could have done it with this guy on Krakenbrow, actually. I really should have probably dropped a few more heals. We're gonna ignore him. We do have a shovel, don't we?
Nature herself, a victim
Only
to
one.
the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Light is okay. Not a fight. It doesn't matter, we have to do all the fight rooms regardless. If this was an exploration one, I'd be really happy that wasn't a fight, but here it doesn't actually matter one way or another. Trap. Alright, you hit the guy who's healthy.
Ancient
Oh, and he resisted, which is
lie
really
in
good.
wait.
Light just went down, so let's trigger that.
Unspawned men, thirsting for blood.
Yeah, eating is good. Everyone heal a little bit. And yeah, I can't use any more meals. It'd be nice to top this guy off before we went in here. One way or another, there's gonna have to be a fight, but not yet. Okay, keep going. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to start with some reconstructions in the next encounter. Still okay right now. Yeah, it's just gone down, but we'll open the sack first. I think we'll be good on torches. Here's a room battle. Alright, all new people again. In fact, new art for 2 of them that I've never ever seen. Blighted Giant. Big bag of hit points. Light resistance. Not on the bleed so much. And since he occupies 2 places, I'm not going to do a Grape Shot Blast. So yeah, I'll just hit him with this. Not very much damage. He's going to bleed, which is something. Tenacious Crone. I think what I'm going to do is throw some daggers at her. Need to be able to drop a heal on this guy soon. Luckily, there's not being focused yet. Resisted the blight, which is really good. There we go. Please work well. I don't want you to get pounded by this giant. Resisted the bleed. Only 1 hit point. I mean, it could have been worse, but it's still pretty bad. What's your stun resist? Really high. All right, I'll just go for some direct damage. Damn, man. Need a crit. Curse of Vulnerability. Oh, shit. We are marked. We resisted the dodge debuff, which is good. Oh, no, 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 no.
How quickly the tide turns.
Okay. Well, your actual damage was poor. That is quite a bit of blight damage. Do I have... We're going to do that. That definitely. And I could go for a shot in the back here. Let's go and do that. Stack a little bit more bleed. You're big enough that that matters. Okay, Embrace the Dark. Only 1 point of damage, which is fine. Stress, not the end of the world. Oh, lower to light. Okay, let's do that. I guess that makes sense. It's right there in the name. I might have wanted to... Oh, yeah, he's got the blight resist. Never mind. So I'll just keep throwing daggers at the prone. Couldn't have gotten a crit, huh? Definitely need to reconstruction. Resist the bleed. 6 heals. I'll take it. And we'll just smite this guy. Mark Prey. Oh, and the marks are staying too. Alright. Big bleed damage and confusion spores. Okay, so it just moved us around, which is okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna artillery because it'll kill the one in the back. Yes, a heal is good, but let's take this this crone out of commission. Oh my god! Well, we can't be double marked, so at least there's that. Alright, well, we won't die on the next one, but it's getting close. Alright, I want to finish the crone. Good. The other thing I could have done is tap this guy, and then he would have actually died from the bleed. I think he just took 9. And yeah, the tooltip is incorrect. It's showing you how much damage they'll take on the next tick, but each buff, each damage over time is on their own timer. Which is good to know. I don't think we've actually 100% confirmed until now. So he's going to take 6 damage no matter what next time. Unfortunately, I can't like sort of spread out a Zealot's accusation, so I think we're just going to overkill. The bleed damage did do a lot.
The greater the glory.
I can't complain about that. I would like to get a chance to do another heal here. But we'll apply some damage. Hopefully, we can weird reconstruction. Escape Cloud. Alright. Oh, pick to the face, I guess. Alright, still not dead. There we go. Resist the bleed. 11 points of heal. Very good. That's hurtful, but we can't do anything about it. Maybe we finish it off now. Artificially prolonging fights is bad now.
So too will resistance.
Another shovel, which might actually pay off, and an anti-venom for blights, poisons, and toxins. Well, 2. Either one doesn't matter. You've got more damage. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright. Well, we're going to finish, but... Oh, there's another fight here. That's sucky, because that's not part of our room battles. That's just like a bonus fight. for no good reason. Hopefully we can drop some extra heals. Our configuration is correct? No. You're actually supposed to be in the rear like that because it gives us more options with Harriet. Alright. Move up, move up, move up. Okay, another one of these fights. Well, slightly different configuration. First, of vulnerability. So you're going to mark... We don't actually know if these people have abilities that are affected by that. Can't blight this guy. That's not true. Is it worth putting some bleeds or just going direct damage? I could try to just beat down the crone between Essie and Krakenbrow. We can actually hit the crone as opposed to powering through here. No, I think it makes more sense with everyone here to just beat up on the ghoul, which means we can actually start maybe with a little bit of blight. There we go. Just the one tick to start off with is fine. We're going to try to reconstruct our fighter. Resist the bleed, 10 hit points. Very good. Really, really liking that spell. You're just going to apply direct damage over here. Very good. Kind of debuff. Dodge penalty, marked. That is fine. Let's do this. 13. You're going to take 6 ticks, which is pretty good. It's a decent amount of bonus damage. Owl, which, stresses us out? Indeed it does, but we actually are pretty decent on stress. Light has just gone down. We're going to have to pump that up. Should have brought more torches. Thinking the higher difficulty, there's more things that are debuffing our torchlight. So I'm not going to... Okay, this 3 to 5, so that's 4 average damage. This one is 15, 7.5 damage. Well, if you don't resist the blight, the poison dart will basically do just as much damage. And take another 6. Now I'll just go for this. So you're taking 6 from the dot. You still need 4 damage to actually finish you off. I think I will weird reconstruction myself. Resisted the bleed. 9 points of damage healed. Very good. And here I'm going to use a grape shot blast. So as long as I do 4 damage to the ghoul, it's going to die from the dots on its turn. Good stuff. I can focus just in the rear now. Look at that. Almost like I planned it.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
Die. Alright, I'm happy with that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm not that overconfident, don't worry about it. There's a possibility I might have wanted to start with the crone, but seems to have worked out okay. Next room is going to be empty, so it'll be the last room where the fight is. If we haven't gotten a hunger event before then, we'll make sure to eat. We are out of torches, though, which makes me kind of unhappy. Not used to running out so fast, but we're not using any abilities that increases our torchlight, and we've been hit with a couple of abilities that has lowered the torch. Oh, and there's another goddamn fight. We're definitely going to be fighting the last fight in a little bit of darkness, which is going to increase our stress. Hopefully we'll be okay. Go. Do we have any more holy water? No, so we're going to, I think, ignore this. Troubling effigy. Oh my god! We had no choice. I think it went on its own while I was looking at the other screen. Troubling effigy. If you do nothing, it's got... Basically, there's a chance nothing will happen. Other than that, it'll be 50-50 chance between blight and a quirk, and the quirks are 50-50 positive negative. So yeah, don't interact with that if you don't have holy water, but if you do, it's amazing. Alright, here comes the fight. Round 1. We're already getting dim. I think this is a great opportunity for a grape shot. Not really focus fire, but it brings everyone else down a little bit better kill range. We're not going to bother with dots. I'm going to go with the slightly lower dodge one and try to build up the accuracy buff. Does it trigger? It does trigger even if I miss. That's useful. I guess that's why it's listed as a self. You get that self buff even if you miss. Rend for the old gods. So I think that's a bleed. Yep, and we're out of bandages. Weird reconstruction? Probably. I don't want to use it on the person who's already bleeding. Apparently it doesn't stack. But a poor roll when you're already bleeding might be particularly bad. Resist the bleed. Only 2 hit points. There's a slim chance we could finish one off. Slightly less slim over here. I think we'll just accuse it. J'accuse! Gonna pull Harriet forward. Okay, that's fine. Nope, alright. And over here, resist the bleed. Resist the bleed. Very nice. And you're going to push him back, which is actually a little annoying if it goes too far. Nope, resisted that. Good stuff. Alright, well, Throne Dagger. I'm going to Throne Dagger over here. Good, didn't dodge. And I'm hoping to bring people down within kill range. Gonna stack the bleed. It's starting to be a fair bit of damage. A botched weirder construction could maybe stack way too much damage over there. What's your bleed resist anyway? Oh, 60%. You know what? What could possibly go wrong? There we go. Resisted the bleed, healed 11. Sucks that you haven't resisted these bleeds. Boom! Double kill!
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
12 crests from a random encounter? Yes, please. I don't think we have anything to... Beast Carcass. Chance of getting some food. Chance of getting a Fear Beast. Chance of getting rabies. I'll pass. Get to the end. So again, we are out of light. Now, we haven't gone to critical light levels, which is good. We still have a bonus to Monsters Surprised, which is nice. I will go ahead and consume some food, because we can't get another hunger event here. So we're going to bring up Krakenbrow. We'll go. And I think we're walking in still with an accuracy buff on, on Essie over here. All right, this is, I think, a slightly bigger fight. We had the Blighted Giant with one of these two. Now we've got everyone. That's going to be okay. Blighted Giant is the one with the 95% Blight Resist, so obviously we're not going to stack any Poison Daggers on there. We could look to power through the Blighted Giant. I think it might make sense to focus fire over here. Now, obviously, not everyone can hit these people, but we're going to start with that. I'm going to focus fire on killing the crone. Actually has a pretty decent dodge chance. Jeepers. We are marked and dodge debuffed, which is quite annoying. You're going to pull Essie forward. No, you're not. You have high stun resist. I mean, I could try it, since we're not going to kill you one way or another. But that is a lot more damage, and if we crit, I really want, like, a huge multiplier. 12 is going to be fine. So it sucks to spread the damage around a bit, but that's not the end of the world. Can't stab there. I can shoot you. And this is the level 3 ability. If I get really lucky, I might kill you. There's actually got a 20% chance to crit, so even on a bad damage roll, you might just die. I could scatter shot, but that would be silly. I'm going to go for the kill on the crone. Applying bleed damage early on the Blighted Giant may have also made a lot of sense, but I'm okay with this. We could reconstruction again, but this is the final fight. So I think at this point we're just going to try to kill the giant. There we go. Very nice. Really, I crit. I don't de-stress myself. Seriously. Dodging that is very nice. Oh, no, I meant to use this one. Thought it was selected. Oh, well. The gun does less base damage and doesn't have the bleed. Yeah, now, monsters gain increased accuracy and damage. We do get more loot, and we're more likely to crit. Presumably. I mean, it's in the yellow text, so those are apparently the good texts. It almost sounds like there's maybe a higher chance that we get crit, but no, I think it's the other way around. Again, I'm going to ignore the heal. We're just going to try to finish this fight a little bit faster. Okay, if we get blighted, it's not the end of the world. We resist it. Yeah, they actually don't do a lot of damage, is what's important here. That's really useful. These guys are actually not that threatening. I say that, and, you know, something horrible is going to happen. Kill this guy with splash damage now. Sucks. I wish I hadn't pistoled. If I had stabbed him, he might be dead by now. And or have the 3 points of bleed that's about to go away. I guess we'll try to finish it off with a dagger. Very good. What are you packing right now? That's a lot of accuracy. Over 100 points. Stab you. Correctly stab you. There we go. You're going to die on your turn no matter what. I guess we just finish you off. Would have been nice to do one tick of de-stressing.
This expedition at least promises success.
More loots. Boom! Alright, well, we've cleared 100% of the dungeon. Good run! First level 3 run.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Decent money. 10,000 for the whole thing. Got tons of these crests. Just like random fights gave us like what? Did we get like 12 crests from one fight or something like that? Really ridiculous. I think that's all we got. Nope, we got a couple of deeds. All right. Now, we are overflowing on crests already. But deeds we could use. Oh, portraits are nice. On guard. Very nice. Oh, very good. Actually, I want that speed bonus on like a Jester or something in the first round. Evasive, bonus dodge, robust, bonus disease resistance. Everything good here. Really, really, really nice run. Wow.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
I'm going to go back to the tavern. Hopefully he's not... He's still in the brothel! Can I unlock more brothel slots? Yes, I can. Good. Let's do that. Because Dutch Derpy guy can only be treated in the brothel. So we're going to send him there. And Harriet, you need a little bit of relaxation. So we're going to send you probably just to pray. Because it's nice and cheap. We could... I don't think it's worth sending anyone else out. 3 dots. I mean, it would be nice to get rid of it, but I don't think it's worth doing it. You know, we got a few 3 daughters, but I think we're going to be fine like that. Okay, in the cloister. Good. I don't know what our next run will be. It'd be nice to start buying some items. We can't sell items, I don't think. It would be nice if we could. I still don't know what this thing is. Maybe it's a monument when we destroy all the bosses. Could be. Take a look at what kind of options we got. Level 5, no. We got level 1. Level 3, level 1. Alright, so I'm guessing they probably always have some level 1s kicking around, which is good. So we're still not starting on the 5s. Although, we must eat. Swine's Appetite. I think this actually advances our quest progression to the next boss. And so does the altar, but that's a level 5 job. I think we're going to want to do this We Must Eat level 1 job. Because I think it progresses us towards the boss. And obviously we can't do that with our level 3. So we have to make sure we don't, like, over-level our group too much. So that will almost certainly be our next run. But that is going to be all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of The Darkest Dungeon, which is a game I'm still enjoying very much. I mean, you know, maybe once I finish all the bosses, probably wrap it up at that point. But I have to say, like, for something that still calls itself an early access title... Actually, no, sorry, it's not early access anymore. It is officially released, English much, at this point. But it is... just checking the store page on Steam to make sure I'm not lying to you. No, it's still an early access game. Like, what? Although, you know why? I think these 2 dungeons don't actually exist in the game. Maybe the Cove does, but in the actual Darkest Dungeon, which is some sort of, like, infinity dungeon, you just go as far as you can, I believe is the idea with this, I think isn't actually in the game yet. So, God, what a great product. Anyway, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.